Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Great Britain, the mighty Great British Empire. I guess technically it's the British Empire, even though shouldn't it technically be the Great British Empire? Anyway, we are plotting another war against the Inca. We just beat up the Congolese, and overall we're doing really well. We still are likely to become Emperor of the HRE, once the stupid Emperor of Lithuania, the one province of Lithuania, dies off. He's 48. Probably our ruler will die first, but we've got a pretty nice heir to take his place. Other than that, we are a bit aggressively overexpanded, specifically in the Southeast Asia region. Plus, I've got truces, so I'm probably not going to do much with that for a while. We've almost got Australia under our control. We have 4 there once that colony's done. We need 5. I really do want to get more of the Inca land for the gold and stuff. Other than that, Cuba is colonizing quite a bit of colonial Colombia, which I think might actually be causing some... Nope, actually not causing issues between me and Castile. Other than that, really would like to get rid of the last of the Portuguese lands here, so I may have to threaten them for that soon. Other than that, we're just trying to complete, trying to go further down the economic tree, although I'm having a bit of an issue getting that far down it. We're well on our way to getting manufactories when that spawns. In fact, I think we've got the majority of our lands in England itself have manufactories in them. Let's just double check. There's a couple where we can't put them in yet. But other than that... Whoops, did I just build one somewhere? I did. How in the world did I do that? Oh well, must have misclicked. However, that means I can definitely build one there. Okay, other than that, can we put down universities yet? No. Okay. So actually behind our Dutch vassals in terms of tech. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Netherlands, claim against Chayre, Brunswick, Palatinate, and Ulm. Sure, I'm not going to do anything though. If you can win that Dutch, good for you. If not, no thank you. Yeah, once Pasai is cored and everything, and we get it all added into the trade group, which I think we already did, we're getting 17% of the trade in the node, which is really nice. Our trade empire is building. I'm thinking for my next idea group, I may want to take trade ideas, just to make my income from trade absurd. Plus 3 more merchants would pretty much allow me to put a merchant on pretty much every trade node in the game, which of course would be very strong. We are getting 86 gold from trade there. Holland is getting 19, which is probably contributing to the reason that Holland is proving to be a very strong vassal of ours. Also, we're trying to get a claim against some of the Danish colonies over here, just so I can threaten them. Obviously, I can't threaten them now that I'm at war, but every little bit helps in the long run. We still have to come back and kill off the rest of these Central American people. I'll start that off, and once that gets to full, we can do that. This is a matter for the crown. As much as I like mercantilism, it hurts my relations with my colonial nations. So it's a shame. Wow, really? I guess I must have put manufactories in these provinces for them to be that productive. Wow. Okay. We are making some serious amount of money. We're first in both admin, diplomacy, and we're second in military. Overall, though, we're still third in score. Not that score matters much, but I like to do pretty well in that area. Okay, we got one going there, we got one going there. That should be enough to complete colonial Australia. I am going to help them a little bit more right now because usually Tidor and Ternate tend to start colonizing Australia if I don't stop them. Ooh, that's actually getting really high in terms of burger influence on my country. We're gonna have a lot of merchants by the end of the game. Okay, the Ottomans are doing their thing. They hate me. The Hungarians are doing pretty well. As long as we stay friends with the main elector, the only elector in the HRE, we're good. The only reason I'm going to join the HRE is I'll lose my emperorship, but I'll get all these bonuses, which will come very useful. Tax, manpower, land force, construction, prestige. Once I get it, I'm pretty much locked in to keep it. Let's hopefully this war with the Dutch gets over soon so I can get back to threatening for land. We've converted one of these provinces to Catholicism. Can we not add him to a... Wait a second. Yeah. Oh. I can't add them back for another couple of years. I see. That makes sense. I'm going to keep them in the trade company, but I want to convert them first. Oh well. Especially since I'm having a lot of fetishist rebels there. Okay, that war's over. Let's go threaten the Dutch. I forgot how strong Cusco's spy network anti-spies are. They're still holding out. All these minor nations pretty much are against me in spying. It's a bit frustrating. Okay, let's get level 3 advisor. Let's take both of these out of the trade place anyway, because eventually we'll convert them. Not to mention the institutions are already starting to spread to the Congolese, so it won't help anyway. Oh, time to bribe Parliament again. Okay. I'm gonna go missionary strength, I think. And surprisingly, I don't actually have the ability to bribe anybody with that. It's annoying. However, I can do these quick conversions, which will be useful. Convert a couple provinces. Spread Catholicism around the world a bit more. All of which will be good things. We actually have quite an investment for the controlling the next pope, so we'll see how that works out. Apparently Afghanistan is a thing too, which is a bit interesting. Oh wow, they're actually quite large. Nice. Oh, I need another diplomat. I really need another diplomat. So I'm thinking if I can join the HRE, I might be able to jump the HRE across into like Kent. And that way I don't actually have to move my capital from London. We'll see. Considering the amount of backlash I got from saying that I maybe have to move the British capital to Paris, I think I'll probably try and leave it in London if all possible. Even if I don't leave it in London, I can always try and fiddle around with the border stuff and see if I can get the capital somewhere that's useful. There we go, max out trust with the Dutch. They're really not that happy with me. Wonder why. Anyhow, this should get us enough in a month or two to be able to threaten. I could just try and conquer them, to be honest. Should I just try and wipe them out? I might as well try and do that. They're so far behind, I can probably take over Madagascar pretty fast. Especially since I'll have troops in the area. They're massively behind in tech. I'm going to bet on that. Put a claim on that province. And while that fleet is moving, I'm going to go threaten the Dutch. Not the Dutch, the Danes. We'll threaten the Danes for more Canadian land. Come on. Tick, 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 tock. Can I just... There we go. I can do this. They're calling me to arms. I will join that. We got Halifax now. And it'll be done all there. I don't really think I feel the need to help the Spanish with their war. I don't know why my emperor is an embezzler, but apparently he is now. So that's the thing. We should be able to win this war effortlessly, so... We do not need to call Castile to arms. I don't even think they have a force equivalent to our little army there. No, it's about even. Who is... Cuba is privateering as pirates. That's a bit odd. Wonder why they're doing that. No. So they have to earn their place a little bit more. We've almost got Gustavian infantry, which will be a huge power spike. Yeah, they only have 30,000 troops at most. This should be, yep, easy win. Didn't stack wipe them, sadly, but did now. There we go, stack wiped. Let's do some more converting, hopefully of the fetishist and Protestant lands, if at all possible. They want peace already, no thank you. We really should be getting, yeah, we've almost got Age of Absolutism done. 3 trade companies, everything else. That would be a military tech. However, I am now going to be unbalanced research, which is going to be a bit annoying. Really need more admin power. That's frustrating. We still have no spying against the Inca. Wow. They're getting killed, and they're still going to spy against me, of all people. Darn. I should be able to attack these guys now and let British Mexico kill them. I can't... Oh. There we go. Yep, they just got massively beaten up, but they're still counter-espionage versus me. Is there any chance I can get British Peru to start a war? No. Okay, well, actually, let's check stuff first. I got a Splendor idea, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I won't be able to kill them in a single war. I'm going to take the yearly absolutism, even though I have a severely reduced level of absolutism. Just because it'll get me a little bit moving further into the game. I love how the Dutch miners have shown up for me. I didn't even need them to show up, but they did. They're so loyal that way. Okay, we should be able to demand as much land from these guys as we want, pretty much. There we go. Next war I can kill them off. Since I don't have any absolutism at the moment, I'm going to just add all of that there. And I think I will do some quick conversion. Really do need to tech up, but at the same time, that's a lot of overextension. I'll have to waste it all. It's a bit annoying. Spy on them again to get another claim when the time comes. Our Mexican nation should be winning fairly easily. Can't threaten Portugal, annoyingly. Can I attack the Arapaho? Probably not. I'm surprised a lot of these guys don't have lots of allies. Well, I'll let them fight among each other. I'm thinking it will be time after this to start a war in Asia again, probably. The other one I want to get is I'd like to take Hormuz and Aden to try and get, there's an achievement for that, which is, where is it? It's like trade hegemon on Aden, Hormuz, and Malacca. I'd like to get those. I'm sure I can do it. It's just a matter of, Hormuz has no allies. On the other hand, Persia controls the Strait of Hormuz. Well, that's going to be a bit of an issue. The other one I might want to consider attacking is Aragon again. They're only allied to Portugal. Ugh, the amount of counter-spying. The amount of counter-spying going on against me. Like, yeah, I can't even increase my influence in these guys because they have so much spies. Yeah, I might as well just give up. I can't conquer those guys. That's annoying, I'll tell you that much. That is annoying. Can't take these guys, can't take those guys, can't attack any of those guys. Looks like it's back to fighting in Europe again. Oh yeah, I forgot Burgundy is still alive. Probably should deal with that at some point. Oh, Salzburg here is not happy with me. Let's correct that. I want to become elected HRE Emperor as England. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Oh well. We'll see what it is. I really need to spend more money too. Boy, I've got an excess. There we go. Ooh, okay, tick to the next month and do that. Oh, Pope only answers to God. That's fine. I can certainly live with that. We'll probably get one fetishish revolt over here, I'm going to say, before I actually manage to subdue the whole region again. I didn't know there's a penalty for moving in and out of trade things. That's kind of cool. How did Norway get colonies up here? Huh. Oh, Norway got its independence. Ooh. That's interesting. I could technically try and invade and vassalize Norway. Come on. I wish pop-ups would show up in front of war stuff. It's a bit annoying to have to close out of your war tab to find if there's an event. Oh yeah, $700 more. That'll help. Or whatever currency we're using at the moment. Pounds, I'm assuming. Question is how much diplomatic power. Oh, it costs me nothing. That's nice. Okay. I'll have to come back and kill those guys off in the end. However, British Mexico is now absolutely huge. And they're really starting to get rebellious. Oh, Norway does have an alliance. But I could attack them and Denmark would not join. We'll see. How do they instantly know I'm spying on them? Do you guys see that? If you go back, you watch. They didn't have counter-espionage versus me, but as soon as I started to spy on them, bang, they had counter-espionage. Are my spies that incompetent they know when I'm spying on them? Because if so, that's just disgusting. I really then need to buff my spies a lot. Okay, all of that's handled, all of that's handled. We got a claim on one of these guys. Come back in 10 years, kill them off. We're actually dealing with a considerable amount of inflation. I was going to kill Burgundy. Why didn't I go kill Burgundy? Can't remember why. It might have been over extension or something. Oh, that's not good. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You can only vote for me, Salzburg. We must correct this mistake of yours. There we go. That ought to help. It would be just my luck for them to die before the monk ticks over and they vote for me. There we go. That'll help a lot. Castilians won a crusade but didn't actually take any land. Oddly enough. Let's quickly threaten Portugal. There we go. Now fabricate claims on Aragon. Spend some more money. I want to control like 100% of trade in the world if I can get away with it. There we go. Colonial Australia is a thing. Might as well start fighting for more of these island areas. So like colonize the rest of the Brunei area. Okay, Salzburg is voting for me and is voting for me fairly largely. That's not a good turn of phrase, but it's the only one that comes to mind at the moment. I think this is actually a good stopping point then, now that these colonies are done. We got Australia. Australia will be hopefully expanding to colonize. I probably should colonize a province over here just so I can get more trade in this region. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting a fair amount of trade in the area, but again, every little bit will help. Islands are colonized. Looks like Brazil is working away. California is doing its job as well. There's no oh, there is colonial Alaska. I did not remember that fact. Well, I guess it's off to colonial Alaska to try and... No. Huh? Wait a second. We've got the rights to colonial California, but when I look... Oh, it's all part of the same trade node. Okay. Well, let's start in colonial Alaska, I guess. Not that I don't know why anyone in the world would want to move to Alaska when they could colonize everywhere else in the British Empire. But some people like it up there. So I think I'll end this video here and continue next time. Probably looking at a war with Aragon, potentially a war with Norway. We'll see what happens when Sweden beats them up. The big benefit of taking them is they've got a lot of cores I could force out of Sweden, potentially. So, hope you guys enjoy that. Any questions, comments? Somehow we still have not become Emperor of the Age-Uri. It's like 5 videos now since I made that my goal. So, we'll see if it happens next time. If it does, good. If it doesn't, well, we're in trouble. And I'm impressed with Tlemcen there. So that's it for this video. I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.